Christmas Mysteries Part 2. Cam Lyman was born into a wealthy line of dog breeders. It should be noted that he was actually assigned female at birth, but later came out as a trans man, and it shortened his name to Cam. He was taking hormones, dressed in masculine clothes, and used he/him pronouns, so be nice in the comments. Cam was hit very hard by the passing of his parents, and he started to draw into himself and lead a life of solitude, and I'm sure this was compounded by his trans identity. He never really left his estate and didn't have anyone in his life besides his dogs. But all of that changed when a man named George O'Neill came into his life. George, who I couldn't find a photo of, did a lot for Cam's estate and even took over his finances. George convinced Cam to purchase a 40-acre estate in Rhode Island, and in 1987, Cam's family realized that they never received a Christmas card from him. They contacted the police, who really only had one person to talk to. George told the police that he and Cam had a fight over the dogs and they hadn't spoken in 6 months. When asked about where Cam might be, George said he probably traveled to Europe for gender reassignment surgery. But wouldn't this also mean abandoning his dogs? Cam's family hired a PI to investigate his disappearance, and this PI discovered that his $4 million in stocks had dwindled down to practically nothing. On September 24th, 1997, the new owner of Cam's estate noticed a very strange smell around the septic tank, stranger than usual. They opened it to find the decomposing body of Cam Lyman. The family had answers, but not really. And George O'Neill has always denied having anything to do with Cam's passing. In 2003, George O'Neill was indicted for embezzling $15,000 from Cam Lyman's estate, but I feel like in reality this was probably a lot more, especially given the missing stocks. He was sentenced to just 1 year of probation and passed away in 2011. So as of right now, the murder of Cam Lyman is unsolved.